Today is May 28, 2021. I'm Judge Maltz. This is the first appearance in the state of Florida versus Aiden Fucci, which is case number 21-825 CF. Are you Aiden Fucci?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very well. State is here represented by Mr. Lewis. Mr. Fucci is here represented by Ms. Peoples. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, Judge.
All right, Mr. Fucci, if you'll raise your right hand for me, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that any testimony you give today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can put your hand down. All right, Mr. Fucci, let me tell you what first appearance is. The purpose of a first appearance is to advise you of what the charges are against you, to let you know if there is probable cause to detain you on these charges, to address the issue of your bond if appropriate, and to advise you of some rights that you have. So I am going to start with advising you of some very valuable rights that you have under both the United States and Florida constitutions. First off, you have the right to be represented by an attorney at this and every stage of the proceedings against you. And if you cannot afford to hire one, one will be appointed for you at no cost. I know that the Public Defender's Office is currently appointed to represent you. Judge Anthony had a hearing last week and determined that the Public Defender's Office could represent you in this matter. So I am going to reaffirm that appointment of the Public Defender's Office at this time. You also have the right to remain silent. That is also referred to as a right against self-incrimination. What that means is that no one can force you to talk about your case while your case is pending. Keep in mind that everything this morning is being recorded. There's also an assistant state attorney on the line. So if you say anything that's incriminating this morning, it may very well be used against you at a later time. Do you understand these rights as I just explained those to you?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let me tell you what you are charged with. You have been indicted by the St. Johns County Grand Jury on the charge of first-degree premeditated murder. That is a capital felony that is normally punishable by up to death or life imprisonment. In your case, because you are not yet 18 years old, death is not a possible sentence pursuant to the Florida and United States Supreme Courts, but this charge does carry a maximum penalty of life imprisonment. Do you understand the charge against you?
Yes, sir.
All right, there is probable cause to detain you on this charge pursuant to the indictment issued by the St. Johns County Grand Jury yesterday, as well as the arrest affidavit that I have previously reviewed. The indictment in capias that followed set your bond at none. Is the state still asking that he be held without bond? Mr. Lewis?
That is correct, Judge. The state's request is no bond.
All right, Ms. Peoples, do you want to be heard on that issue?
We'll address that issue at a later date, Your Honor, with appropriate motions and witnesses.
Okay, thank you. Having reviewed the appropriate paperwork, I will preliminarily make a determination that proof is evident, presumption is great. So you will be held without bond. Mr. Fucci, do you have any questions about these proceedings today?
No, sir.
All right, the next step in these proceedings will be an arraignment unless your lawyer or lawyers formally waive your arraignment in writing, and that will take place in the next week or two. Anything further from the state?
Nothing further from the state, Judge.
Anything further from the defense, Ms. Peoples?
No, Your Honor.
All right, that will conclude your first appearance, Mr. Fucci. Everybody have a good day.